Welcome to the Richard Sherman Podcast YouTube channel. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of our playoff content. You know, it's going to get busy. I mean, you might get a bar or two. Talk me through this D-line because, you know, there's been so much expectation, so much pressure on this D-line to produce and talk about the things you guys have done this week to prepare yourselves to pass rush because this Detroit Lions O-line is a different beast too.
Yeah, for sure. First off, Green Bay, great. Hats off to them. A lot of respect, especially for LaFleur. And, they did a great job of, running their offense, attacking us, not letting us, up front really take over the game. So hats off to LaFleur, to come up with a game plan and a scheme to try to keep us out of the game, keep the ball on the perimeter. They were chipping Bosa the whole game, and we see all these different types of crazy protections. But regardless of how the game went, I'm proud of my guys. How we fought, ups and downs, how it was looking, and we never were phased. Keep going to the end, and for us up front, we know going into games, what people are going, how they're going to, try to stop us and keep us out of the game, and still having an impact regardless of, whatever that game plan is what we believe in, and that's what our organization has invested into us up front, and that's what they believe in. And so going into games, we put a lot of responsibility on ourselves to, be game changers. And, I think the fact that offenses have to prepare for us and change what they want to do schematically and leave multiple guys in protection and not getting guys out on routes and all the different things they have to do to account for us definitely has a huge impact on the game. And heading to this Detroit game, from what I've started watching them thus far, I haven't got too deep into it, but they seem to believe in their guys up front as well too, and so we're going to see how that is through the course of the game. I'm sure they're going to have their game plan of how they want to attack and stop us, but from what I've seen on film,
they single it up.
Yeah, from what I've seen on film, even against great players, I watched the Dallas game. They seem to have open edges and not leaving a lot of guys in protection. So if they want to do that, it's going to be on us to get to Goff and shut that down. And I got complete total faith in us, myself, and the guys I play with that if they want it to be that type of ball game, we'll get it done.
No question. And there's a track record there of guys getting that job done in the playoffs. You, Bosa, Javon Hargrave, obviously he was with Philly last year, but getting the job done at a high level. But a guy who hasn't been in this position a lot, in his NFL career at least, is Chase Young. Mm-hmm. Talk about the conversations with him going in. Obviously the moment wasn't too big for him. It looked like he played a really good game, a really solid game. Mm-hmm. But talk about the conversation because it has to be different from him. Boy, it's such a drastic change. You've been in Washington for so long, and no offense to them, but they haven't had a lot of success. They haven't had the playoff success. He hasn't necessarily played in these kind of meaningful games in January. So have there been conversations with him, or is it just kind of like all hands on deck, everybody just going forward and we're going?
Yeah, there is conversation, especially losing Cleveland Farrell, who has been having a tremendous season. Definitely we're missing him out there. And, with that, the guys on the edge role gets even bigger. Chase especially, and Randy, and even Robert Bill, and more is put on Nick as well too. So, I think Chase is a guy that is proven in the NFL to be a tremendous player. The moment definitely wasn't too big for him, but the conversations were this is the opportunity, for your role to increase and to show it on the biggest stage. And we have another opportunity on Sunday to do the same thing as well too. So accepting that challenge and realizing it's a huge opportunity for us and your career, and what you want out of football. I think that was my conversation with him, and it's a huge opportunity for all of us.
No question, no question. Definitely a huge opportunity. But him on a contract year, to be on this stage, to have an opportunity to show himself, how playoff performances have elevated guys and got them incredible paydays, regardless of what they've done in the rest of their careers. I mean, we can go back to when Denver made that run, and there were probably 2 or 3 guys on that line, D line, that got big paychecks, and we're top of the line guys. So it's definitely an opportunity there. Now, I don't want to get too game planish and all that, but it's going to take some run stopping in this game. They're going to try to run the ball in this football game, and that's been a point of emphasis for that team. It's something they're really good at, something they've done well all season. Obviously, they put it on tape. It's got to be something that you guys have talked about, and clearly this team is a team that takes pride in stopping the team regardless of what they do. But is that something that's been in the conversations amongst guys?
For sure. It's playoff football. We're in the NFC Championship. The Lions have a great team, a lot of respect for them. They wouldn't be in this position if they didn't. No one just magically flukes up in a championship game. No one just magically flukes up with great records in the NFL. They're earned through hard work, discipline, execution, great coaching, great plays, great players. And so definitely going to be a huge challenge on us, but that's how you have to. What would it be without it? Like, that's how you have to earn the right to win it all. Like, that's what comes with it. It comes with the opportunity and the challenge. And that's why, winning a Super Bowl is so precious and it means so much, is because you have to go against great teams and you have to figure out a way to beat them by any means.